Happy Sunday, everybody. It's Carnivore Harry. It is day 30 of my 1-year-long journey on the carnivore diet. That's like a month. Now, I started on the 19th of October, so we got a couple of days until we get to the 19th of this month. And then we'll see, what kind of progress I made. It'll be a little bit better than today. So yesterday I lost half a pound, and that's a little bit slower than the past few days, possibly because I probably drank about half the amount of water I would normally drink. For whatever reason, I was busy, I wasn't thinking about it too much. Obviously I wasn't that thirsty, but I believe that by drinking plenty of water, that helps to boost your metabolism, because you have to process all that water you're drinking, and that burns calories and makes your body work, and that's how things happen. That's how, if you're working on losing weight, you want it to happen faster, you gotta be more active. And so drinking more water makes your body effectively more active. Let's see, so a total of 22.7 pounds lost. I am at exactly 29% of the way to my goal of 180 pounds, which is pretty good for 1 month. I mean, well, okay, technically not 1 month yet. My body fat stayed exactly the same as yesterday. It was 31.8%. I'm still at 4.6% body fat lost. I wasn't really interested until just recently to see what my lean body mass looked like it was doing. It is ever so gradually decreasing, but the rate of decrease of body fat far outstrips the rate of decrease in lean mass. Now, actually, I just thought of this. Some of that lean mass is going to be that excess skin I won't be needing anymore. So perhaps that's a good thing. What would be even better is to make sure I'm not losing the mass I don't want to lose. So, some resistance training is definitely in order. I've got to somehow put that on my calendar. So busy, but it's important, so I'll have to make room for it. Breakfast, bet you can't guess. Chuck roast. Yeah. Love the chuck roast. My dreams are still actually sharper than before. Earlier this morning I could remember what I was dreaming about. It's a little vague now. Yeah, it was kind of a weird dream, but they usually are. Still naturally want to sleep 6 hours. It was about 6 hours by the time I woke up. What are you gonna do, man? Body does what it wants to do. Let's see. Yep. That, I believe, is all I wanted to cover today. Hope you're all having a nice weekend. Hope some of you have perhaps started your own journey or maybe thinking about it. There are some really good benefits to really cutting out those carbs. Actually, your body does not require the ingestion of carbs to survive. Your body will actually manufacture carbs that it needs from the material that you put in. I didn't know that until not too long ago. So don't be afraid of not eating any carbs or hardly any carbs, because you can't actually have a carb deficit. You can have a deficit, a deficit of nutrients that your body won't produce. That's what vitamins are. Those are things that your body needs, but it doesn't produce, and you have to basically eat them. Or get sunshine, and your body will actually generate vitamin D. It might be D3. I think it's D3. But yeah, pretty much can't go wrong if you're taking medications to manage your insulin levels. That's something you might want to be a little careful about, because if all of a sudden you have drastically changed the way that you're eating, you will drastically change the amount of medication you need. So first and foremost, your doctor should be on the loop on what you're doing, especially before you start. If you were under that, just now, I'm not a doctor, but off the top of my head, if I was thinking smart and common sense, you might want to slowly introduce more protein and just cut out like the simple sugars. Maybe have some potatoes, a little bit, not a lot, but gradually bring your carb intake down so that you don't all of a sudden have maybe hypoglycemia because your medication works so well at, knocking down your insulin or your blood sugars that it overcorrects. You want to be very careful not to overcorrect and put yourself in a crisis. So be very careful about that. Gee, I went into a lecture. I wasn't going to do that, but it just happens sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short-ish. And I hope you, like I said, I hope you all have a nice weekend. Like and subscribe if you already haven't. Please share with your friends and other people that you think might be interested in following my journey and possibly finding some inspiration for their own journey. With that, I'll say good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.